I'm Jessica Potempa, and this is your UI7 News Update. In efforts to recover from the longest government shutdown in U.S. history, Congress is looking for new ways to prevent a shutdown from happening again. Both Democratic and Republican parties agree that another shutdown is not what our country needs. Lawmakers from each party are brainstorming specific legislative proposals to help avoid a repeated shutdown. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell believes a second shutdown could result in Americans' loss of confidence in the government.
Would there be a permanent effect? As I mentioned, there wouldn't be if there isn't another shutdown. If there were going to be a permanent effect or a lasting effect, let's say, it would be from a longer shutdown or perhaps a second shutdown, and that would be through the channel of a loss of confidence in our ability to make policy in the United States. That would be the channel. And I think that was something that we and many others were worried about as there was talk of an even longer shutdown. In terms of ideas for not having more shutdowns, I know Congress is actually looking at some of those, so I think that could be a profitable thing to explore.
Currently, it is unknown if lawmakers will agree on specific proposals to be put into play if another government freeze occurs. The possibility of another shutdown in mid-February may occur when Trump's stopgap funding bill expires. The odds of another shutdown is supposed to spark a fire under lawmakers to come together and pass these anti-shutdown proposals. In other national news, the European Court of Human Rights ordered Italy to pay compensation to Amanda Knox, an American study abroad student who was convicted for the murder of her British roommate Meredith Kircher. Knox was sent to an Italian prison for almost 4 years. The court ruled that Italy should pay Knox about $20,000 for violating her rights to a lawyer and an appropriate translator. The court believes Knox deserved better treatment in regard to her arrest and trials. Knox says she is grateful for their wisdom in acknowledging the reality of false confessions and the need to reform police interrogation methods. While the controversial Amanda Knox case makes history by compensating the wrongfully convicted murderer, this year's Super Bowl will also make history. Super Bowl 53 will be the first Super Bowl in NFL history to have male cheerleaders on the sidelines. Quinton Perrone and Napoleon Jennings will be seen cheering for the Los Angeles Rams this Sunday. These two athletes made history at the start of their season, as well as by becoming the first male cheerleaders in the NFL league history. Perrone and Jennings' performance will pave the way for gender equality in the world of sports while they perform at this year's Super Bowl. Coca-Cola will continue to perform to promote the theme of diversity and unity at this year's Super Bowl. Coca-Cola's Super Bowl commercial, "A Coke is a Coke," will show that people coming together is beautiful and good.
Is a Coke.
It's the same for everyone.
You can get one if you want it.
No matter where you're from.
The company will use the slogan, "Together is Beautiful," to promote this unity across our country. Coca-Cola also plans to air their ad right before the national anthem in order to ring in their message that together is beautiful. This week's frigid air and extremely cold weather conditions has so far killed 11 people and trapped many in a deep freeze. These hazardous weather conditions continue to spread throughout the day, with wind chills ranging from the upper Midwest and over to Maine. Even local Midwesterners who are used to cold and long winters are shocked with just how frigid these wind chills are.
It's freezing cold. My face, my toes, everything, hands, even though I'm layered, it don't matter.
Thankfully, as the week comes to an end, so should these extreme weather conditions. By Friday, areas which experience the extreme cold should quickly see the temperatures rise. This fast change in weather could give many Americans thermal whiplash as they experience extreme cold to warm and rising temperatures. Locally, the weather here in Champaign looks like we'll be having a much warmer weekend compared to this past week. On Friday, we can expect a high of 34 and a mostly sunny sky. On Saturday, we'll be experiencing more of a cloudy day with some fog in the air. We'll end the weekend on Sunday with a cloudy day and a high of 55 and a low of 49. For more of our stories, make sure to like us on Facebook, follow our Twitter, or check out our YouTube page. That's it for now. Your next UI7 News Update with Demi Ramirez is coming up at 3. Don't forget UI7 News at 5 with the latest stories and latest extended weather forecast. I'm Jessica Potempa. Have a great day, everyone.